Howdy YouTube, it's your friendly neighborhood Chef Shatry here. Yes, I think Saturday, where I left off with this car, was I had it on the trailer. And I was going to put it in the shop. Before I put it in the shop, I gave it a little bath. But anyways, I've got it in the shop here. Now yesterday was Monday. This is Tuesday. So yesterday, it was ungodly hot here yesterday. We had like 91 degrees, but only 91, you say? Oh, that's not hot. Oh, yeah, but we had humidity that was at 75%, and the dew points was at 80 degrees. Ridiculously hot. I couldn't even breathe outside. It was so stinking hot. Well, not hot, but humid, I should say. The humidity is what gets to you. But I tried to work on this thing a little bit. You know, I put the battery in it. I was able to get power to it. I got power in it. I do have crank. Let me show you. I do have a little cranky. Oh, I gotta move some tools out of the way here real quick. I'm doing something else here real quick, so I gotta move the tools here. Oh yeah, so I got cranky here, but before I get to that, the car was clear full of stuff. I had boxes in the back seat here. I couldn't pull the seat up forward. Had the extra rim for it sitting in the front seat. I had a bunch of stuff in here, but as you can see, there's some of the boxes that were in it. I've got these empty jugs that I had in here. I was going to use these empty jugs at one time or another, but one of these days I'll get to it. And then I had empty, I had empty oil jugs in here. Anybody remember this oil right here? I don't remember where I got that stuff. I think I got that at like Family Dollar or something. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, I had empty bottles in here, boxes of stuff. I think there's plastic bottles in this bag, I do believe. Trash. I just had a bunch of shit in here. But anyways, that's what I got done doing yesterday. It was so ungodly warm here. I gotta show you. I got crank. I do have crank in this thing. And the clutch is kind of funky. The clutch pedal doesn't come all the way up on the thing, but it does. Where's it at? I think it's all the way to the floor. But anyways, I got light, but I have no pump. No pump. And I don't have no. Oh, there it is. See, I got crank. So I got crank, but no fuel pump. So I'm going to have to check it out. But first things first, the reason why I got to have the tools here on the seat was rear view mirror here. Well, let me get out. I'm pulling this thing out where it was at over at the house. There was trees growing up around this car, and it ripped the mirror off. But anyways, I got to take this thing off. Well, it's held on by these 3 screws right here. 1, 2, 3. I've just tried to get them off, but if you look on the other side, they are pretty crusty. Well, I think that's one screw right here. They're pretty crusty. I think one screw's right here. So what I'm going to do is, guess what, guys? That looks like that's an aluminum piece. So guess what? I think the torch is coming out. I'm going to get onto this. So let's see what the torch does to get these screws out of here. So that's what I'm going to do. Torch these bad boys out. Well, there we go. Got it out without burning up too much. Got a little warm right there. But anyways, it come out in pieces. Here's a couple of screw heads. They broke right off. But yeah, it got hot and yeah, it just ended up crumbling. But there it is. Got it off. So all I gotta do is clean that up now. Make that look better. So, well, got that little project done. So now what am I gonna do now? Don't know. Oh, jack this thing up and I can get to the fuel pump wires. So that's gonna be my next step, is jump starting the fuel pump in this thing. See if I can get the fuel pump to kick on. So that's my next project on this car. But I also got something else I'm doing too. That rear end here on the trailer, I have yeah, I squirted some stuff on the lug nuts. I was going to take these lug nuts off. So what I'm going to do is see how much gumph this little Craftsman has. Let's see if this little Craftsman will budge these lug nuts, which I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it budges them. You gotta be kidding me. Your whole Craftsman's busting these off. Your old Craftsman's busting ass. I can't believe that. I didn't think these were going to come off, but they are. Do you know how long them lug nuts have been on this thing? Years. I don't remember. Those suckers haven't been off in who knows how long. Maybe 30 years, maybe even longer than that. 40 years. It's hard to say. But anyways, yeah, I'm breaking them loose with my old Craftsman. So there we go, guys. The old Craftsman will take off 1 ton lug nuts. Hot dog. You know, one thing I like about working on cars and stuff, what I've done all my life and doing, is going out and, you know, doing this stuff with cheap Chinese tools. Although I do have a snap-on socket on here. If you can see, that's a snap-on socket. Although I do have a snap-on socket on there. I'm using a Chinese cheap impact. Even broke the stud off. It's so tough. Chinese Irwin vice grips, and I got my 24-inch half drive Chinese ratchet. I'm breaking this stuff loose. That's got a snap-on socket on it too, but all this is standard stuff on this rear end. We'll show you how to do this one. That one might not break loose as easy. Get on there. There we go. Oh yeah, whoa. Hell yeah, I broke it and threw my phone too at the same time. How about that? But anyways, yeah, the bolt broke and the ratchets, my Chinese ratchet held up though. Broke the bolt. So that tells you how tough that ratchet is. But anyways, I thought I'd throw this in here real quick. Doing all this stuff with Chinese tools, cheap Chinese tools, doing manly things. I like to laugh at the guys that spend big bucks on their tools, and I'm sitting here doing just as much work with the cheap Chinese junk. Oh yeah, I busted them lug nuts off with a Pittsburgh socket too. Yeah, where's it at? If I can get it focused in here. There you go, Pittsburgh. 27mm Pittsburgh socket on the lug nuts. And it didn't explode. It didn't crack or explode. What do you think of that? But anyways, I thought I'd throw this in here real quick. I'm getting this rear end tore down. I want to take the springs off of it and yeah, just get the junk tore off of it. That's why I was trying to get these shocks off of it and them ends off of that sway bar links, get them off so I can store it a little bit easier. I'm going to end up cutting I think I'll just cut these off. I'm not going to worry about breaking them loose. I might try. I might take my old Chinese ratchet there and see if I can't break them bolts loose on them U clamps. So we'll see. Maybe I'll film that. We'll catch you later. Yep, I'm just torching them. Just gonna torch these off. Bing. Now I'm gonna get the torch off. There we go. I didn't get through all that. I can't see. Well, I got a torch more. There, I got through it. About time. Now, I should be able to roll this rear end now. Should be able to I think I'll just roll it. I'm gonna roll it right off the springs here. Now I'll be able to roll this thing around instead of trying to carry it around. And you can't just pick that thing up either. But anyways, that's where I got on that one. That's what I wanted to get done on this. So got the springs loose, got the scrap off of it, the scrap shocks and the ends there. Take them loose, so now I can roll this thing. So let me see if I can roll this thing real quick. And there we go. Just like that, what I wanted. I should have done this 20 years ago, but the thing was 20 years ago, the wheels actually turned. I didn't have to worry about taking the springs off because I could push it around and it would turn. Didn't have to worry about the springs. But now since these are all drums are all froze up now, I can just wheel it around like this now. Just like this. Just spinning around. There we go. That's how I'm going to roll around. Just like that. Yeah. So there we go. There's what we got for this. Yeah, 1-ton springs. This was a 73 Dana 70 out of a F350 Super Camper Special. So these springs ought to be pretty heavy duty. I think them suckers weigh 80 pounds a piece, just about, feels like. But anyways, that's why I want to get done with that. I want to get back on this. I want to get the fuel pump kicked in it. Hopefully can do that. But I actually got a message about going and looking at a few cars. So I might do a video on that, looking at some cars. So we'll get back with you and see what happens. But until then, this is Chef Shade Tree. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you in the next one. And thanks for watching. See you guys later.